That'll wake up your aunt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, power steering.
It woke up.
Power steering everywhere. Yeah.
I just heard that.
Nice.
I was in the room. Oh my goodness.
Woo.
That's exciting.
Yes, it is. Hello again, and welcome back to the channel. I am standing in front of my 61 Unibody. If you're not familiar, if you are familiar, then hopefully you saw the video last week of this thing turning over. And I know I put the thumbnail, I don't know, was it misleading? I don't know. But at any rate, no, it wasn't. It was just a question. And it did not start. I didn't try to start it, honestly. But it did turn over, which is super cool. So that's where I'm at right now. I am still at the point that the truck turns over. All the things that I need to get connected for the Ron Francis wiring for the standalone still need to be hooked up. I've got one wire that's coming from the transmission that is about the neutral safety switch. That's got to go to the ignition switch. I've got two wires that also have to go to the ignition switch that are there. All three of those wires are there. They're just not hooked up yet. So I've got to get those hooked up to the ignition switch. And right there, I was just thinking if there's anything else, but the exhaust, because of the oxygen sensors. I keep calling them O2 sensors, and potentially the video, last week's video, is going to get some comments that I'm saying that wrong, and maybe I am. I'm talking about the oxygen sensors, and I keep calling them O2 sensors. Maybe they're, put in a comment, let me know. Am I right or am I wrong? Anyway, I don't know for sure yet if my last week's video has gotten comments, because today is Thursday, and that video actually releases today at 2 o'clock in the PM, and right now it's, I don't know what time in the AM. And that's the way this whole YouTube thing works. It's like I'm talking to you about this week, which is for me next week. Anyway, so the exhaust. So here's what I'm doing. I will just show you what I'm doing. I got started and I thought, oh no, here I go again. I'm getting after it again, and I haven't even started recording. So I stopped and was like, this is the bell that hooks to the exhaust manifold, obviously, right? So I just cut those off. That's the first cat. You can see where I had originally cut it off. There was another cat right there. right in between. I put this bar in. So, but I don't need the cats at all now. But I do need this bell, and I have pipe. This is 2.5 inch, and so I've cut these two off. One of them, this is the driver's side, and I want to put the oxygen sensor, O2 sensor, whatever. I want to put it in the pipe. Right now it's in the intake manifold. Now I don't know for sure if that's something that I can do. I'm thinking I can, because I can't imagine that thing cares exactly where it's at. But the space that it's occupying right now, I need for the steering arm. When the steering arm goes through, I've got to redo the steering column, and it's going to take that space. So this one, I'm going to attach the pipe, and I've got these weld-on bungs that weld to the pipe. So I'm going to do that, and I've got one for either side. But this passenger side, however, it has a little bend to it. You see that? And then you can see that the bung is right there in that bend. So I've cut it off in the hopes that I can weld on my 2.5 inch pipe right there on that bottom side of that bung. So it's all I want to do right now is to get the two sensors in, so that if that for whatever reason causes the truck to not want to start, it's not an issue. So that's what I'm working on right now, is this exhaust. And I have to get back underneath there, because the passenger side, I forget exactly what I measured. I want to think it was 9 inches, but it might have been 10. The driver's side, I know, was 9 inch or 8 inches. So I got an 8 inch piece that I'm going to cut for the driver's side, and that's just a straight piece of pipe. And then after that, it'll take a bend. And I got all kinds of, like, I bought a universal kit that comes with straight pipe, 4 foot of, it's like 4 pieces of 4 foot straight pipe, however many U-shaped pipes, blah blah blah. And I also have a Y pipe, so I'm gonna put that in too. Anyway, but totally doing the whole exhaust is for another video. It's another day. I just need to get these two pieces set up and ready so that I can put the sensors in. I have the sensor, one of the sensor that's in the driver's side exhaust manifold is still in there. I was trying to get it out, and it's being a bear cat, so I sprayed it. But this is the passenger's side. Anyway, so I'm going to get after that. I don't think the flow is going to be too big of a hindrance, just this little bit of 2 inch before it steps up 2.5. I don't know. But it's going to work for me. That's all I know. Okay, so now you are up to speed. You are introduced. And that gets us started on yet another video. And it, obviously I don't know right now, but I am very hopeful. This is a startup video. Back underneath the truck again to check the measurement for what I need for straight pipe. This piece, when I measured the first time, I measured right from the end of the exhaust manifold, So from here on the passenger side, I need an 8-inch piece, and from here on the driver's side, I need a 6 3/4 inch piece, and that's like straight from here. So I need to figure out a deburr for the, maybe this drill bit would work. I'm sure that's not good on that drill bit. I don't know. If it works, I guess. Yeah. Oh man. Look how nice that is. That just fits right in there. Too nice now. Because it just goes bloop. But we will squish on that a little bit. This one here will take it and beat it down a little so it fits better, and then weld that up. Try to weld it straight. That's gonna be the hard part. The welder, I gotta decide at this point whether or not I want to try to weld that with my little MIG welder or try to TIG it. I've been trying to kind of teach myself to TIG weld, and I'm not real confident. So I don't know if I want to try to tackle the exhaust with a TIG welder, but, and then I'll cut those two. I'll bring you guys back when I get these welded up. I don't want to put a whole bunch of content doing this because I still got wires, more wires. My gosh. The crazy part is, like, I'm going to be so excited to be done with this wiring stuff because it's all I think about. It's like I'm constantly going over in my head, like, is that right? If this does this, does that, this does this, this does that. And it's like, I can't, I walk away from the truck, wherever I'm at, I'm thinking about, like, so I'm ready to be done with that. So I got this one. This is the passenger side. I got it fitting quite nicely. I don't have it obviously welded yet, but that looks pretty good. Basically, I'm just taking and I'm just kind of shrinking this down on my little mini anvil. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. Get the next one. We're gonna do the same thing with this one. Just go around, beat it, get it shrunk down so that it's not sloppy like that. Okay. All right. That did not take me too long. I got that welded up. Looks pretty good for exhaust, so you'll never see. This one's still pretty hot, but it looks pretty good too. Don't forget to put those in if you're doing stuff like that, because it will be mighty hard to thread that sensor back in there if it gets a bunch of splatter and stuff inside the threads. So that, I'll put those two on, and like you notice, I did not put the bung in this yet. My goal right now is just try to start the truck. I will try to move that sensor into this section of the pipe and not in the manifold, but I don't think I'm going to do that today because I want to get those on. I want to get those the one on the passenger side back in and those things plugged in, and then I want to get back on trying to get the truck ready to start. So anyway, I just want to show you, got those welded. Now I'm going to go put them in. I'm gonna give you guys a quick look. I got those two pipes in. This is the driver's side and the passenger side. So basically, this cross member back here's got, oops, these little pass-throughs. This is where I'm going to come through either side. So I got them high enough that once I have a bend on that, then they'll be able to just come right through here. So anyway, I just thought I'd show you that. Not necessarily, I really want to just keep going with that, you know. I'd really like to just keep running the exhaust because I'm a little sick of the wiring, but I need to finish the wiring, so that's where I'm going next. Looking into here, this is what I have in here. I'm going to get in here and I'm going to get going. I've got to finish wiring the instrument cluster. I did get back under the truck and plug that sensor in on the exhaust on the driver's side. I don't know if anybody else noticed that I didn't plug that one in. I plugged the other one in, but I didn't plug in the one on the driver's side. But I just got underneath there and did it. Reese's. Oh, there's a mess, huh? Wires everywhere. Okay. Where was I? So I don't know if you guys noticed these things. These have been around forever. Well, for a long time. Really just hook up to the wire mid-range. But I got this kit, this whole set of stuff in it. The cool part about this is it's a clip together. So there's actually this clip and it just plugs in. Pretty cool. They look like that prior. So this is the slot that grabs the wire, and then if you can see it, I don't know if you can, there's a slot that grabs the prong that plugs in. Anyway, really cool. This door keeps closing on me. I like them. They seem to work pretty good. This is the first time I've used them. I never like using these ones that crimp like that. Usually they crimp onto the wire that you're crimping onto here. But these seem to be working pretty good. I hooked up all the lights for all the stuff on here. I have left to do. I have left turn signal indicator, right turn signal indicator, and then I have the high beam indicator, and then hook up all the gauges. So all of these gauges have the ground, it should be the center stud, the center bottom stud So I have this wire going for ground. It starts over here at the radio and then comes over and then loops down and grounds out. So I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing right here, is where I just tie things in. And so I'm going to run through and I'm going to hook everything to ground so that I have all the grounds done. And then I will need to hook everything to ignition. So I've got a positive to ignition on all of them. Run all that for ignition. And then the obvious, running to whatever it is it's doing, like oil pressure, cinder, yada yada. Okay, so that's where I'm at. And I don't know how much of it I'll keep you guys rolling for, but we'll see. I wound up with like 20 minutes of video for that exhaust pipe. And so now I'm like, want to know how crazy I want to get. What is that, a gnat? What the heck? That's what I think. I think I'm just going to do that, and just, hey, I didn't bring my heat gun. There I go with that whole thing where I say something and then I stop again. I'm going to have everything out here. Dragging my feet a little bit. You guys can tell. Really is not. Just really not thrilled about doing wiring still. Okay, this is right hand. Signal. It'd be nice to get rid of some of these wires that I got just hanging right here. High beam indicator. I haven't got the blinkers going yet. I don't know what's going on exactly with them. I don't know if it's because I didn't have this finished, like I didn't have the connection made, or is there something going on inside the column? I don't know. Oh, that was not smart of me. That's the red one that I want to replace. I wired up the red one that I want to replace. So I bought this set of these tiny little lights, and they have 3 different sizes on the lights. And I thought that they had 2 colors, 2 of each color. Well, they do. Each size has green, red, and blue. So I need to get another kit so I have another green the same size, but just temporarily I just put the red one in, and now I just wired it in, which I wired the ground for it too the other day. Okay. No, it's radio ignition. But I don't understand that, because then I had another wire that said there was constant radio power. So I put constant radio power. I suppose you use this one if you wanted to shut off the key. I want to be able to reach in and just turn it on. Okay. Okay. It is clearly another day, as you well imagine. I've sorry. Oh, dropped it. I dropped that nut. I got it. Oh, I dropped it again. I didn't hear it hit the ground that time. Man. Yeah, I didn't hear it hit the ground. I'll have to get a flashlight and try to find it. Okay, hold on 1 second. Well, that stinks. Something just easy. Something real easy just got messed up. Worse than just dropped it. I don't even know where it's at. Oh, bummer. Okay, I gotta get an actual flashlight, not this thing. Okay, I brought a flashlight and a magnet. But I can't see it for some reason. Which I can't see it at all. Where did it wind up? Man, what a bummer. Okay. Well, let's send a magnet down here and see. Magnet will grab something. Look at that. The magnet got it. It was down in the valley of the two timing chains behind the pulley. Like, there's no way I would have ever saw that. Whew, cool. So, back to what I was saying, or about to say. I've gotten a lot done while you guys weren't looking or weren't watching. And now I'm at a point where this is Ron Francis. And so it's time for me to start hooking things up, because I have the SCT out here. I have all the wires connected that I need to connect. And see if I can get this on here. Okay. So I have everything hooked up, and stupid dogs. So what I'm going to do now is I've got, so right here on the battery, I don't know if you guys can see this. Let's see. Hopefully you can. Hopefully you can see the battery. This is a ground for it. I gotta hook that up and then this is the power. It gets constant power through this. So we get these two hooked up. My son is coming over to help me. He's more familiar with like the SCT, hooking things up to the OBD2 port and all that stuff. So he's coming over to help me, and hopefully we're gonna get this truck started here in the next hour. I don't know. At this point I'm a little nervous, honestly, but I busted out the camera and my mics went dead. I left my mics on and they're dead, and as soon as I break out the camera there's like noise, like cars are going by, dogs are barking, air compressor started. But anyway, I thought man, I'm dropping everything. That one didn't go far. So anyway, making these connections, you know, we're doing it. So hopefully this thing starts up. Stuff just got crazy noisy. Man. Okay. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, my compressor stopped. But the cars still keep coming. Now there's a rooster crowing. It's like 3:30 in the afternoon. What's his issue? Okay, let me set you guys right here for a second. Maybe you can see this, but I need two hands at the moment. Get that one. Get that one. And that one. Oh man, I'm dropping everything right now. Man, that rooster doesn't sound good either. Okay. Oh, probably should blow my nose too before I get to a point where I don't want to edit. I can edit that out pretty easy. So, okay, I'm gonna tighten that up. Just because I don't want nothing to go. I don't want to have anything that's a problem. Those are 1/2-inch wrench. I'll grab a 1/2-inch wrench right now. Okay, this is the SCT. Okay, maybe some of you guys are familiar with this type of thing. I'm really not, but this hooks up to the OBD2 port, and I hope I got that right. Let me see if I can get that magnet to stay there. And that is right there. Okay, and then this has the tune on it to flash the Crown Vic computer. So that's what all this is about with the Ron Francis standalone and this, so that this thing will run this motor. And so I'm about to pull that out of the box and get the wires ready so we can see if we can get this done. I'm excited. I'm nervous at the same time. I think this is pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory, but like I said, I've never done it before, so it is easier to have somebody that, if you can, have somebody help you that has done it before. Keith's done it before, so. It says, Ron Francis Wiring has made every effort to assure a quality product and can assure you that this system works well in your application. Most of the problem calls we have had to date are basic troubleshooting questions which have nothing to do with the Tellervect system we sold you. Anyway, hold on.
So
Okay.
you can exit that.
Continue.
No, press that. There you go, exit. And then,
Then go back up to program vehicle, right?
yeah. Okay, so now, continue. Okay, so.
Turn key on. Oh, let me start it.
I didn't. I went key on.
Okay, something's wrong. Why did it do that? Why did it do that? It should not have done that.
You've turned key on already before, right?
Well, yeah, but not since I've hooked everything to the...
Well, it turns over.
Yeah, that's not what I wanted to happen. Well, what in the world happened there?
You don't think it's got to do with this, do you?
No. Okay,
Did you key on to make sure?
oh, I didn't, but, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, your foot shuts off.
Nice, that means it's working. Okay, so I went through and something to do with the neutral safety switch. I have it wired weird, so we've cut that feed and we're going to try again. So so we got the camera rolling just in case we have success. Continue, correct?
Mm-hmm. Key on.
Key on.
And then continue.
Gathering your vehicle's information. Please wait. Custom tune from HVCO. Yes, that's what's on that box.
Mm-hmm.
HVCO, right? That way I read.
Yeah. HZCO.
Yeah, HZ.
Yep.
That's what we want to pick, correct?
That's what I would think. That's what they wrote on there.
Global Spark.
So that's for adjusting options. So that's what they adjusted on there when they did the custom tune.
Okay.
So you would want to click approve. Where's that instruction sheet? It's up there. Yeah, so approve. So you found the custom tune on there.
So
And then
approve
you
it.
clicked it, so then approve. So program adjust options. So that's if you want to adjust that tune, which you don't. So you want to approve it. But that says disable preloaded tune,
Which is on the.
which is on it now. Okay, all right, yeah. So
So confirm. I'm thinking I discontinued it.
yeah, you would just follow the prompts.
Turn key off. Turn key on. Saving stock data.
Okay. So when I did it on the speed, this is it downloading the stock tune, and then it'll upload the new tune.
Okay. I was gonna be like,
Because then you can
That ain't
always
good, 'cause-
you can always switch it back to the stock tune.
okay, so it'll save this program that's in there,
Yeah, so it's downloading.
and then it'll,
So it's called the flashing.
it's pulling
So
all that
pull it,
information
Put
out.
the new one in. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why you need a good battery in there, because you can't have it running when it does it, and you don't want it to die mid upload.
Yeah. It's got a good battery right now. We wasted some of it trying to start it for when it was going key on, but okay. 71%. Oh.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. It was cool to see all my gauges moving.
Yeah.
That one shows my volts right now is above 12.
Okay. Program vehicle turnkey.
Program vehicle. Preparing
Processor.
please wait. Okay.
Writing key. Okay, so now it's uploading. Now it's putting the custom tune in.
Right on. So it's putting the tune in now. You guys heard him. He's standing right there. There he is. There's Keith. You guys have seen Keith before. Okay. Man. I'm excited, but I'm nervous at the same time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be loud. It just has about 8 inches of straight pipe. That's it. Oh, goodness. Come on.
Check out the wicked sticker I got with my package.
Oh, right on. That's boss.
I was more excited about
Need
the
a-
sticker than the fuel pump.
You need a roll bar for that
Yeah.
thing that looks like that.
Yeah.
You'll be set.
Need to get it running right.
Oh, praise Jesus. This is going to be great. This thing starts up. I'm going to be so stoked.
How long are you gonna let it?
Not very long.
Yeah,
It's not,
sound.
there's no,
You got radiator hose.
I'm not hooked up to anything. Just long enough to know that it starts and I can start it anytime I want. All the little issues and problems and stuff I'll figure out. I just
Need to know that it runs.
yeah, I want to know that it's
Tune works. And
yeah. 100%. Clearing DTC. Please wait.
So it's clearing codes. And with this, you'll be able to check any codes too. And
Yeah.
clear them if you need to. So key on.
Turn key off. Turn key on.
Download complete.
Download complete. Tune has been programmed successful to vehicle. Turn key off. Done.
Okay, so at this point, the tune's on there, so you should be able to give it a. Let's see what this says real quick.
It said to wait till it prompted me to start the rig, but okay. But read it and see what it.
That was it. Let's see here.
Should I try to start it?
Um,
Oh wait.
yeah, let's see. So we're. So from there, using preloaded. It doesn't say anything from that point. Backside, it just loading custom tunes, which is on the computer, so you don't need section 10.
Well,
is adjust
according to-
options explained.
according-
Section 11 is frequently asked questions. So
According to this instructions, you get to this point and it says starting the engine. You have made all connections necessary to try to start your car.
give it a whirl.
Hook up the battery. You can do so now. Okay.
You got
Oh.
fluid coming out now.
Praise God. Yeah, I'm
You
sure.
have to get fluids rolling.
Woo!
Holy cow!
It's alive.
Dang.
Woo!
Hot dog. Good job.
Oh man,
That's exciting.
that is so exciting.
Scared the dog.
Oh man, I am so excited right now.
That's wicked.
That was cool. That was cool. Oh. Whew.
That'll wake up your aunt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, power steering.
It woke up.
Power steering everywhere. Yeah.
I just heard that. I was
Nice, you
in the
heard that.
room. Oh my goodness.
Woo.
That's exciting.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Wow, what is all that? What?
Power steering fluid.
Nothing's hooked up, so it got pumping.
Oh,
Yeah, just-
wow.
Just pumping power steering fluid.
That is so cool.
Man, that thing sounds mean.
Yeah. I heard, yeah, I was like, wait, is that his truck?
Yeah, shoot.
Vanilla Bean is alive.
That's boss, man. Oh, that is boss.
That's wicked.
Oh, man.
That's wicked. Well, maybe it is.
Well, that's pretty cool. Got that truck started. The Vanilla Bean is alive. I'm really excited, and so still have a long road ahead. Keith was like, "Well, I wish we could just take it off the jack stands and take it for a spin, but we got a long ways to go yet." Anyway, that's a big victory in my world, not just for me, but for this channel, this truck, and swapping this motor into this truck is what started the whole thing. That's what started me recording YouTube. So anyway, that wraps it up for this week. Hope you guys like the video. If you guys did not like the startup, something's wrong. Check your polls. But if you did, give me a thumbs up on this. Comment, share it, and subscribe. And until next time, have a blessed week, and remember that Jesus loves you. Thanks for watching.